everybody, welcome into the podcast. This segment from Electrify Expo in the Electrify Show-Off section. We got the group from Ruin. Hey, Ruin! Hey. All right, we also have remotely coming in one of the founders of Ruin. AJ, say hello.
Hey guys.
Right on. Where are you at right now? Tell everybody where you're at so they know how that we know we can do this occasionally.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm in New Jersey.
Right, Jersey.
Hey,
imagine that.
So AJ, we've never, like, this is the first time we've ever done a live show with somebody all the way across the country and, you know, gotten it to work. So what could possibly go wrong at this point?
That's right. That's right. So who do we have here? Let's get names. Let's go. Let's start with you on the left.
Awesome. I'm Bree, and I'm the Pacific Northwest Chapter Director for Ruin.
Awesome.
I'm Sham.
Sham?
Sham.
You have to tell us what you do. You can't just throw your name out.
I'm Sham. I'm from BC. From
Okay.
Vancouver.
Sorry. That'll
Right.
pass.
And you are?
I'm Stefan. I'm from Portland.
Awesome.
Marcus, I drove up from Southern California to support the Pacific
So
Northwest
you're not
team.
allowed to do gang signs. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you do.
But unfortunately, we know about the little mishap you had on the way here, so we'll get into
So,
that a little bit later.
yeah.
And you, sir?
Yeah, I'm Mike with Conductive Classics. Kind of a new member of the guys here with the crew. So
Mike was trying to sell me his car yesterday, AJ.
I mean, I would buy it. That thing is beautiful.
I like, this could turn into a marriage-breaking situation if it, continues. So
well, you
yeah.
used to own a Galaxy, so I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right. Ooh, Galaxy, man. That's right. I forgot about that.
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, so let's talk about why you chose to jump into the Ruin membership, that club. What brings you to Ruin? What's that all about for you guys? Anybody? Let's talk about it.
I guess for me, I joined in 2021, and it was just always a dream to be part of this crazy show crew that they're so innovative, everybody's so creative and just doing all these wild things, and just wanted to be a part of that community. And it's like one huge family. There's like over 60 of us now, and it's just such a blast to get together with everybody.
That's awesome. That's great. And why? What about you? Same
So
thing?
I am a new member.
Yeah?
Started like a month ago now.
Yeah.
And before I owned a Tesla, I always looked up to these guys. I was like, AJ's car or Casper's car. I was like, CJ's car looks cool. I was like, then about Tesla, I'm like, man, it'd be nice to be part of these guys.
Hey,
That's awesome.
AJ, have you told him yet? Like, if you don't come home with the trophy, you get kicked out.
Oh, I've been putting so much pressure on these guys. I'm like,
You don't even know.
you got to keep the streak going.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So no, like, there's some sweating going on over here.
All right, let's go back.
Right.
You guys need these behind me right here.
Right.
So just for anybody that's watching this out there on the internet, which the Ruin crew cannot see AJ. AJ, you can see them, but they can't see you.
Yeah.
But he's So I'll Howard co-sell this. He's got his all the previous trophies from the previous. Like, he's just literally like this right there.
He showed those to us the first time we actually podcasted with him. So pretty proud for you, man.
Oh yeah, he warned me just before this. He's like, you guys better take home at least this many, or you're all fired.
Well, we'll make sure we get over there to try to capture that for you, man. So, and we know Neil will be putting it down for you too. So it's all good. What about you?
Yeah. I don't know. I never considered a crew really. I thought it was a cool concept. I didn't think I'd kind of measure up, and then started snowballing the build, and then I was like, hey, like, kind of fits in. It kind of worked out. So here I am, and it's a crew of some really badass cars, really cool people. So
That's awesome.
I've been sweeping the nation.
That's awesome. And you?
Yeah, so I bought my Tesla quite a long time ago. It's got 156,000 miles on it. And then one day I decided, well, I don't want my car to look like everyone else's, and started working on it. And as you guys have discussed with AJ plenty of times, it takes off, right? Snowballs.
He's been listening to the.
You mentioned.
Wait, so you're
testing
that
your
one?
relationship.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And so it's like, when you're watching the bank account change and get ruined as well. But Ruined was the crew, right? Like, they were the elite, and if you heard about them, that was the goal. So the goal is to achieve that level. And thankfully, I was at SEMA last year, and AJ walked up to me and said, "I'm AJ," and I'm like, "I'm Marcus," and it's like, "When are you gonna join Ruined?" And I'm like, "My car's out front right now. Let's go get it." And so here we are.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So before we get to Mike,
yeah.
this is so you got me thinking here. AJ and I and CJ and like the last couple times we've talked, there's something going on here, and AJ knows this, where they're pushing the envelope. So you're seeing stuff that's not. I mean, there's a lightship RV over here, and we're I mean, it's like these are innovation. It's just innovative.
Right.
Like okay, and so I feel like there's a little bit of that in the air, and so. And as I'm thinking about, what Mike brung, AJ has told us this, right? We're gonna evolve, we're gonna grow, we're gonna do things, we're gonna push the envelope. So a lot of you guys came into this from Tesla, having Teslas, right? And then here we got,
I sort of have a Tesla.
Yeah, but
That's the whole idea,
Model
right?
3 underneath all of that.
Right, that's the whole idea.
But that Galaxy has a Ruin sticker on the windshield, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I met these guys in Long Beach, and they were just an awesome group of guys. Their cars are great. I mean, like you say, like all of them have been saying, I just want to drive a Model 3 that I can lose in the parking lot. And that's I noticed that when we were down in California. I mean, if you had a white Model 3, you better have your remote when you come out of the store. Because
Right.
you're gonna find
This
it,
is
you
true.
know?
That's a valid point.
And realistically, what brought it to me was we get the comment all the time from classic car guys saying, "Oh, you've ruined it." And when I was walking around in Long Beach, I saw the sticker on the window. I'm like, I gotta have one of those stickers.
Yeah.
Little did I know that it would mean getting jumped in. So it's actually a really cool group of people, and they got a really good thing going, and I'm proud to be part of it.
That's awesome.
And I mean, you see that car, and it was a no-brainer to bring them right in.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, that thing is insane. We walked in, we were like, holy crap.
I hear you
Wow.
can buy it too. Like if you're serious, like you can
If you
go
got
home
the,
with it.
fat enough
Right.
pocket.
Right. Now we did mention to AJ that if you guys ever get down to the southeast, he's got a logo that he's working on now. So you guys are going to be dropping the E and the D and adding a T. It's going to be called Runt.
So I'm gonna do. So there's. So
I got the joke this time.
So now that you've got a Ford in the family, so to speak, right? With Mike's car, the Ford Illuminator, which is the truck that they've been running around for the past couple years. We've all seen it at the show. Like I'm telling you, man, that would be the perfect Runt. Like that's your flagship.
That is Runt, man, right there for sure. Yeah. So
I'm not gonna let that die. So what's next, AJ? Like, are you seriously thinking about like what can you talk about? Like what are you guys like kicking around that might be kind of pushing the envelope even more? Is there anything kind of in your secret stash of projects?
I mean, really, we've just been focusing on continuing to partner with, all these great brands that are supporting the EV aftermarket.
I know it's tough when you're winning all the time. Like you just have no time to do anything else.
it's truth, man. Truth.
I really want to do old Toyota Century, like Yakuza style EV swap.
Oh wow.
I
Okay.
think that'd be sick.
Just
It would be.
not in. Well, you could do it in Southern California, but no gang signs. So yeah.
All right. So tell us something crazy about your build. What was like when you were building? What was the most difficult challenge you had when you were started customizing?
So for me, like most of my build, I've done DIY, so I've done it myself. And I was insane and decided in the same week to bag my car and then also pull my entire headliner, wrap it in black fabric, and install Starlight myself. And I ran like 3,000 feet of fiber optics that I hand measured and hand cut. And I wanted to die at the end of that. That was so crazy. I will never do that again.
Yeah, but worth it though. Yeah.
So worth it.
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, don't recommend doing 2 huge projects like that in one
Well,
week.
yeah. Well,
Right.
My
yeah,
car
that-
was in shambles.
There's a lot more ruin than just the car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Sham?
For me, it was the wide body. I bought it. It sat at home for at least a year and a half. I looked at it. I'm like, I have to chop fenders. And as I'm chopping fenders with a shop, and to chop it, fit the car, put the wheels on, rubbing, cut it again, put a car, same thing again, cut it again. I sat back and I'm like, it's ruined.
And you guys that are in the sun, if you want,
You
you
can
can
move
step
forward
forward
if you
just a
want to,
little
yeah.
bit, and
There we
we'll
go,
try
yeah.
to get you wrapped out of here soon, so you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just. It's hot here, everybody. Like
It's a little warm.
If
Yeah.
you're here, you know this.
Yeah.
You're like, no, duh, idiot. Why are you saying that?
Right.
But if you're not here, like AJ, or you're watching this on the internet, it's just kind of hot for Seattle
warm,
in
little
September.
warm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you,
Yeah.
what happened? I mean, Anything major?
Pretty conservative build, nothing crazy. I mean, picking the right wheel specs was difficult because it's like I had something in mind. I wanted a staggered setup and I wanted a lot of concave. That just took a while, but I mean,
Yeah.
Let me translate this for you. This is the guy right here that broke the most stuff. He's just not going to tell anybody
most
about
stuff. Yeah, you ruined the most stuff. Yes. Well, that's our goal here, right, AJ? Is to ruin as much as we possibly can to get to that ultimate goal, right?
I mean, my goal is to ruin Stefan's wallet. You gotta push him.
Yeah. That's
He
it, man.
he just did a whole new rap like last week. So
Yeah.
chalk up
Yeah,
like $2
just
grand in
finished.
my.
Yeah. That's
finished
awesome.
3 days before coming here.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
awesome, man.
Wow, you had 2 days to spare. I don't see the problem.
So we'll let you tell us what was most difficult, but I have to bring up what what happened to you on the way up here.
Okay, yeah.
I was literally exchanging messages with him, and he says, I learned I need to tow this thing up here, trailer it up here, because I just got an 18-inch crack in my windshield.
And I want to say it was a total surprise. None of us knew that he was coming up here until he called me when he was an hour away from my house and was like, "Hey, do you have PPF? I cracked my windshield." And I was like, "For why are you asking me? I'm like 1,000 miles away from you." And he's like, "Psych, I'm coming to Seattle."
That's awesome. Good surprise, right?
Yeah, good surprise.
That's awesome. You know, I love the way that this is like it's. I'm a Harley rider, right? I've ridden a Harley all my life, so being a member, of a chapter or something like is a cool thing, and this is basically what this is.
You like breaking things too? Is that what you're...
Well, we know what the Harley's all about.
I got it. Yeah.
HD stands for $100 every time you ride around. So there you go. But anyway, what was your biggest kick into this thing, man?
So my challenge was there was a version 1 of my car which was really not focused on being in the show scene, just to have my car be a little unique for myself.
Yeah.
And then Universal Air Supply called and said, "Hey, we'd like to put your car in SEMA, but what can you do to make it stand out more?"
Well, there's a crack in the windshield. I mean, that's...
right. That was 4 weeks before SEMA. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Full body kit, full wrap. The way you see the car now, we did the fenders with the carbon fiber overlay, the mirrors, everything was done in 4 weeks. And it was just a buddy of mine that owns a shop in Southern California called Cruising by Design, good friend of mine, and we knocked it down. Long hours. We both had a cold, and
all
we
you
still made
guys
it to
like.
SEMA.
This is just nobody sleeps. It's like everybody that's here is like just used to just going on like you're just on, and then it's incredible.
It's insane, man. Yeah. It really is. We know what you do. You've got a lot of vehicles, but tell us what one of your biggest ruined mistakes or
I guess hurdles wise, the fact that we didn't even start out with a Ford Galaxy. We started out thinking we were going to stuff all that into a K5 Blazer, and did some measuring and realized the battery wouldn't even get close to fitting. So we actually had a customer's Galaxy in the shop, and we rolled underneath it with a tape measure and said, "Well, it looks like it'll fit in here. We need to go buy one." So we went and found that car, and then the frame from the firewall back to the rear bumper just cut up, and make the battery fit, and it was 9 months worth of work crammed into 6 months to make a car show. So it was like, I feel all these guys getting ready for something at the last minute is I mean, it was weekends, late nights, paint and polish and everything.
Right.
The car literally first time drove onto the trailer to go to the show. That's the first time we drove the car.
Wow.
So it was kind of a sketchy thing for us.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I think after being here this weekend for us, I think I'm going to buy stock in zip ties and duct tape. I get it, man. I get it. I think we want to give these guys an opportunity to give out their socials.
Yeah, so AJ, if you want to do that, go for it. Now's your chance, and then I'll swing back with some details on what's coming up.
Yeah, you guys can check me out at JRZY_M3P on Instagram. And we have the Ruin website, ruin.cc. And then I got my own personal website, JRZYM3P.co.
Awesome.
And who are you? You got a game on? You got what's on the shirt? Who are you pulling for today?
Oh, this is Michael Parsons.
Okay, all right. Just checking to make
my
sure.
My wife's a Giant fan. I'm from Texas, so I'm a Cowboys fan. And my wife went to Penn State, So I had to go and buy like something that was like a little bit representative of both.
It's
So
I got it.
Yeah.
I get it the same way in my house, man. So,
We're gonna for you guys that are watching this, check I think probably the Instagram feed for Electrify where they do post the awards. If I'm not mistaken, that's usually the best place to find them.
Right.
And that'll be coming up later, shortly followed by our footage of who didn't make the cut and them losing fingers in the door as a payment for failure. No, but seriously, good luck, you guys. It's a lot of hard work. And yes, Jay.
I want them to do this. You guys are all following us now, right, on Instagram? All right, good. So we will, when you give your socials out before you get off here, and then we're going to tag them. You guys tag us, and we'll get this thing pushed out even further. We're going to try to blow this thing up for you guys, okay? Yeah. So what's your Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is griffinbree. And then I do want to say our Ruined Instagram is ruin.ev. And then we also have an e-bike division now, ruin.ebikes.
Awesome. All right, Sham?
And my tag is ShamBag3.
There you go.
Stefan Caden.
All right.
Mr.pink3.ca.
All right.
And Conductive Classics, and anywhere you look, hopefully you'll find us.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna switch over to Instagram and go do some quick show and tell with everything you guys brought.
I thought we were going to just go over and we're going to do that live.
No, we're going to do it on Instagram.
There you go. That's what I thought.
But that means we're kicking AJ out. You guys, thank you for watching. Follow us on Instagram at the partscountergurus to see the rest of the story.
That's it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Live from Electrify Expo Seattle 2023.
AJ, good luck today. Thank you for joining
you guys
us.
have fun.
Bye.
See you guys.
Thank
See you, man.
Bye.